Today we're here to show you around these brand new luxury glamping pods here at the NEC in Birmingham. We'll also take you inside one of the AvantGlamp's Woodland Glamping Pods, as well as their exclusive presidential glamping pod. So here we are at the entrance to the new glamping experience here at the NEC. Just close that gate there. And yep, it's still under construction a little bit, but wait until you see what they've done. Further down here where it all opens up, you will see this new glamping experience here at the NEC. So we're right in between the Hilton Hotel and the NEC main complex itself, and literally about 2 minutes walk from the NEC. And you may have been here before, you may have stayed in the hotels of the Hilton, Crown Plaza, Genting Hotel, but if you're looking for something a little bit different, then check out these luxury glamping pods that you've got from AvantGlamp. We've got two booked for today. We're one of the first guests staying here, opened yesterday, and we're here today, Saturday, and we've already checked in, just showing you the entrance way. So in a few weeks' time, these will all be full behind here of different glamping pods on both sides. But the first phase is right down by the lake. So we've got a Woodland Lodge, which is in the Woodland section, and then we've got a fantastic presidential suite pod, which is basically the only one they've got here. So we'll carry on doing the walk, and then we'll show you around the pods. So work is still going on here, which is really exciting to be, you know, one of the first staying here, and there's a thriving activity. But then you leave the noise of the builders, and then you actually get to the part where all the pods are. So here you can see that the grass is being laid as we speak. The lights are being fitted to the pathway down here, and then just check out all this. So you've got your pods right here. And we'll take you in first of all into the Woodland pod, and we'll show you that. But from your pods, if you've got a lakeside view, you look out over this stunning lake. You can see the Hilton Hotel over there in the distance. If you want to see more about the Hilton, we've got a video on the channel that you can go and have a look at, and that's a review of the Hilton, so check out the links in the description below. And let's go and head in to this pod right here. This is Abby and Josh's and little Theo's pod for the weekend. So we'll take you inside. This is a Woodland pod, and all brand new. So let's take you inside. We'll show you around and see what you actually think to it. So on the left as you come in, you've got a sofa, which does convert into a sofa bed. Just close the door. It's so peaceful once you close that door. Really good soundproofing. So yeah, all finished really well. There's the living room sofa. As you come round, you've got a plant just there. You've got a desk. You've got some nice little flowers, plants on there. And you've got a mirror, which looks like it's an illuminated one. Oops, there we go, yep. So it's an illuminated mirror, a bit heavy-handed. Switch that back off just there. There we go. Oh, again. There we go. And then you've got your fire controls just there if there's a fire. And then here you have your tea and coffee making facilities. So here you've got yourself a little coffee machine. You've got some Galaxy hot chocolate just there at the back. 2 cans of water, so you've got still and sparkling. You've got your glass mugs for your coffee, and check out those biscuits. Little Theo is going to absolutely love them. Then you've got a pull-out drawer, and in there you've got your coffee pods and some tea bags. And we've got a nice welcome bottle of champagne, being one of their first few guests. If you're looking at booking here, the AvantGlamp pods here at the NEC, then you can add a bottle of champagne to your booking, and really good. We've actually booked early and late, early check-in, late check-out, and you get a bit of a discounted price if you book both. So it just means you've got a slower start in the morning. So back to the room tour. You've got this little fridge just underneath there, so you can put your own things there to keep them cool. But yeah, so this is the first time we've been in a glamping pod, And you know what? It's pretty good, isn't it? You know, I thought going camping, glamping, it's going to be a bit rough and ready, but check out this. I've never been in a pod at all, but this is a good one to start in. So as you come around here then into the living room area, opens up to the what looks like a king size bed, and then you've got your LED lights above, just below that shelf, and at the side you've got room there to put a little drink or to put your mobile phone whilst you plug it into those USB sockets there on the left. You've got a reading light above that, and then as we come round the bed, obviously you've got your bath towels and your hand towels just there, and then on the right hand side you've got exactly the same, so both people can put the drink and the phones on there to charge. But check out this window. So you've got your Velux window, and you're certainly in nature here. So you're literally right next to the NEC, not too far from the M42, I think it is, the road network here in Birmingham. And yeah, you wouldn't realise you're there. You could be in the middle of a field or anywhere. Yeah, it's really handy for events, concerts at the NEC, different events, all sorts of things. So yeah, I'm sure we'll be back here at some point. So that's your hanging space, and you've also got a safe just down there. Again, we often look at the sizes of safes, and this one can certainly, it's not been set up yet, the key's on the top, this is how new the place is. You can certainly fit a laptop in there, no problem at all. And then you've got a nice TV up there, more hanging space over there on the right hand side. And with some camping pods, you have to go outside to a separate area for the loos or for the wash areas. Not here, you've got your own bathroom. Let's have a look. So in here then, you've got your toilet. You've got a nice frosted glass window so no one can see in, and so all nice and private. You've got your toilet rolls. You have a towel radiator, and then you've got your little sink. You've got space just down here to put your belongings, your wash things. Another nice mirror here, heated mirror by the looks of it, with the illuminated lights around. All really well thought through. And then here you've got yourself a shower. So you're in a glamping pod and you've got a shower and a toilet all included. No having to walk down the field to anywhere else. And look, check out that rainfall shower. Really, really good. All finished really well. So this is the Woodland Glamping Pod. So you've got Woodland Glamping Pods here. You've got, I think they call them waterside or above water bungalows. And with those you look out across the water. And we haven't got one of those, but we've got something better than that. So let's head out this door. I'm going to put my shoes on in a minute, and where you see the gravel outside, actually that is going to be tarmacked. It's all going to be finished really well. Like I say, we are one of the first people to stay here, and they're still working hard just to finish things off. But this is phase one, and then they're going to have several other phases, and then in total they're going to have 58 or 59 pods here at the NEC site. So shoes are going on in a moment, and then we'll head out to the presidential pod. Only one here, and we'll show you around it, and let us know in the comments what you actually think. Would you stay here? Let us know. So as we walk across then from the Woodland pod to the presidential suite, check it out, this is absolutely huge. So you can see all the way down the side over there. And this is not like any pods, glamping pods that I've ever seen online. This one, you're going to be amazed. It's pretty much 3 put together. So this is their presidential suite. Only one of them here at AvantGlamp in the grounds of the NEC here in Birmingham. So this is number 101. So you've got your steps up to it. You've got some freshly laid grass literally yesterday. And then through the trees there, you've got the views, which we'll see better views of in a few minutes time when we check out the outdoor space of this pod. So in we go. So as you come in, you're into the living room. Bigger already that you can tell from the previous Woodland pod. So I'll just quickly take my shoes off because this place is pristine. There were people staying in this one yesterday evening, so we're not the first, but we are the second lot of guests in this one. but the whole place is absolutely stunning. So let's take you around and we'll show you around. So as you come in then, on the right hand side you can see our clutter, but then you've got this unit here with your tea and coffee making facilities on. So taking a closer look, you've got similar to what you get in the Woodland pods. So you've got your kettle, you've got your biscuits, your teas, your coffees, your hot chocolate, your coffee pods just there at the back. You've got your coffee machine, you've got still and sparkling water. Some of our filming gear you've got just there. But then again, because we're one of the first few to get here, you've got the complimentary bottle of champagne, which you can add to your order if you're planning on coming here at any point. Plenty of storage space then underneath. And then on the right hand side, a really nice, decent sized fridge. So, you know, if you're planning on coming here, you want to bring some additional white wine or some food, you've got place there to store it, along with a little freezer compartment at the top. So not bad at all. I'm sure you're going to be telling me in the comments below that this is not proper glamping. You need to be in a farmer's field. Well, I think after today we may well try that out to see what it's actually like. But this is posh glamping here at the NEC in Birmingham. Really pleased with the accommodation that we've got here. And a big thank you to the guys at AvantGlamp for all the contact that they've given to us since we booked. We was the first booking that they actually had. So yeah, we were the first person to book a lodge. It's not a lodge, it's a glamping pod. We're used to lodges and hotels, but first time glamping. But yeah, all really good. So really helpful. Great check-in from Joe. Always pleased to help the guests here. And yeah, so on with the tour then. You've got this really nice sofa. Just check out the material. It's really nice. It's like that's not suede, but whatever you call it. Let us know in the comments what it's called. But it's really nice. So that's the sofa. And then as we come round, you've got this large unit with a TV on top. And it also comes with a little digital radio. So if you want to listen to some music, you can do. Or you can put music obviously on the TV. You can stream to the TV as well. So if you come in here with children and they've got their favourite programmes, then you can stream that to the TV as well. The previous Woodland pod and this one, they all come with air conditioning. So if you're here in the summer, you're not going to get too hot. You're going to stay nice and cool. If you're here in the winter, the air conditioning unit also does heating. So going through to the bedroom, as we get here on the right hand side, you've got your dressing table and you've got sockets there for your hairdryer, straighteners, that sort of thing. And as we come round, it opens up to the bedroom. So you've got a king size bed just there, similar to what you had in the Woodland pod. So they're very similar from that point of view. And again, in here, you've got another air conditioning unit as well. You've got your bedside little tables with electric sockets and all your switches for your lights. So there's plenty of space for a drink or putting your phone whilst it charges. And then if we go in here, the lights come on automatically. I was looking for the light switch. So you've got your sink just there. And then you've got your nice mirror. And then as you come round, you've got your big rainfall shower. And then you've also got your attachment there for washing your hair, that sort of thing. And yeah, all finished really, really well. You got your loo just there, toilet roll down the side there. So yeah, really, really pleased with it. They're still doing the finishing touches, so you can see there's a bit of a panel missing. By the looks of it, from that little wash basin, you can see the pipe work behind. But yeah, they're working very hard to get it all finished. And yeah, wish them well with what they're doing here. Absolutely fantastic. Now you may caught a glimpse of it a moment ago. Did you see that view? Let's have a look. So this is the view. So open the door. So from this presidential suite, you're looking out over Pendigo, I think it's Pendigo or Pendigo, I think, Lake here at the NEC. So some of these views may be familiar to you when you start looking around. So if we start over here on the left, you've got the Hilton Hotel, and you've got their restaurant there, bar on the end. And as we pan around, you've got this fantastic lake. And then that little building to the left there in shot is the Crown Plaza Hotel. And then that big beast of a building, That is Resorts World. So in there you've got a number of restaurants. You've got the Genting Hotel. We'll put a link at the end so there's a tour of the Genting Hotel. So you can look at that. That's the top few floors of that building. And then there's a shopping centre, there's bowlings, all sorts of things over there. Carrying on this view around this rather big decking area, you've got this tree, giving it the woodland vibe. And then you've got a little swing sort of seat. And then just here, this is the only pod here at the AvantGlamp glamping site here at the NEC that has a hot tub. So yeah, so this is the presidential suite, and that has a round hot tub just there. See if we can get into it, just to, not literally into it, it's a bit early for that, but yeah, so there you go. So this actual presidential suite sleeps 4, I believe. So this pod can quite easily fit 4. I can feel the heat coming off that water already. So we'll no doubt be in there a little later on. But yeah, check out these views. So carrying on then with a tour around here, you've got the Resorts World arena just there. And then as we go around to the right, if you've been to a concert here at the NEC, well, it's behind the trees there, at now known as the BP Pulse Arena. It's been various names over the years. And then you've got what used to be the Bear Grylls Activity Centre. I believe that's closed down since, but some of it's still there. And you've got the fountain in the lake. And then you've got your outdoor seating area just there. So that's all pretty nice. And you may have spotted another bedroom. So let's take you back inside and let's show you what that second bedroom is all about. So this one then, the presidential suite, comes with 2 bedrooms and the living room area, and it's like I say, it's like three pods put together pretty much, and there's only one of them here, so they're quite sought after, and we managed to get in there nice and early, get the booking in. So as you come back through to the living room, we take a left, and then you're into like the next bedroom area. So you can have 2 groups of people staying here. So down here, they've got a wardrobe area. So in here, you've got all 4 gowns, plenty of coat hangers up there to put your things. Space at the bottom, put cases, bags, that sort of thing. Then on here, you've got a hairdryer, a nice big mirror. There we go. Like I say, all finished really well. And so peaceful. Once you close those doors, you can't hear aeroplanes, you can't hear neighbours, all really nice and quiet. And like I say, you're only minutes from the NEC. So as we come into this second bedroom then, pretty much like the first, the bed's a little messy because we've had little nephew Theo, who's 3 years old, in here whilst we was filming the first one. So he's been running riot and creasing up the beds. But yeah, all being well, we'll speak to them in the morning to see how they got on as a young family in the Woodland Pod. So yeah, different sort of colour scheme in here, all finished really nice. Still got the TV and unit just there. And then again, air conditioning. So if you're cold, you can have it heating. If you're hot, you can have it cooling. So don't be put off by really hot summer. You can come here and stay cool as well. Into the next ensuite then. Pretty much the same as the other one. You get your big rainfall shower. Look, this is how new it is. You've still got a sticker from when it was all being put together on the window of the shower cubicle, which some people may say, oh, that should have gone, but for us it's all part of the excitement of coming here and being one of the first customers at these pods here. So yeah, really good what they're doing, and yeah, eager to please as well. They've been chatting to us about what their plans are here. So 58 to 59 pods in total, and it's going to be fantastic. So this is phase 1, and there's going to be further phases being done, and hopefully being finished by about the middle of summer 2026. So yeah, these views hard to get around here. Really good. So there you go. Let us know in the comments what you think to these pods at the AvantGlamp site at the NEC. and we're off out for something to eat this evening at, we're going over to Resorts World, and we're going to have something to eat there. So we'll let you know how that goes. And then in the morning, we'll let you know what our thoughts were. If we have to go into the hot tub, or we'll share some thoughts with you on all the facilities here. And like I say, let us know in the comments what you think to the place. If we enjoy glamping, where else should we go glamping? Let us know in the comments, and if you've enjoyed this video so far, do give it a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe. Good morning, it's the next day here at the NEC in Birmingham, staying at the AvantGlamp Glamping Pods. And yeah, how do we find it? Well, absolutely fantastic stay. Slept really well. Yesterday evening we headed over to the Resorts World. It's about a 10-minute walk from here. You're kind of on the lake here, so you have to walk back for probably 2 or 3 minutes to get to the main path, and then walk around the lake. But it's such a nice location, it's really good. So yeah, accommodation here is absolutely fantastic. If you're thinking of coming here, what considerations should you have? Well, there's 3 different types of pods here. I want to keep calling them a lodge, but they're as good as a lodge, if not better. But no, they're glamping pods. So the entry level one is your Woodland Lodge pod, should we say, Woodland Pod. And that was the one we showed you right at the start of the video that Abby, Josh and Theo were staying in, and we'll hear from them later hopefully as to what they thought to it. So that's like your entry level one, and that's where you're kind of like amongst the trees. You don't have a water view as such, but you're amongst the trees, and they are really nice. And then the next one up is pretty much the same as the first one, but the view is different. I think they refer to it as like a overwater bungalow or something like that, but ultimately it's a glamping pod, but you've got a little balcony and you're over the water with some sort of furniture outside like we've got here, and that's really nice as well. And they've got the stunning views of the Pendigo Lake here at the NEC, and yeah, as you can see, today's a sunny day, sheltered a little bit by a tree, but if I move around you can see the sun on my face. Yeah, sheltered here by a tree. There are some places here on the decking that you can sit out and enjoy if you prefer to be in the sun. So yeah, that's the second one, the middle one, and then the top one, which is the one that we've stayed in, and you've seen already in the video. That's a presidential glamping pod, and that's, I'd say, it's probably like 3 put together, or 2 and a bit added on. So the manufacturers have done really well, a really good job. So you've got 2 bedrooms with 2 king-size beds. You've got a sofa settee in the lounge, so if you've got children then they can sleep on the sofa, and that's, yeah, all really good. And yeah, we'll talk about prices a little bit later on in this video, and we got some good offers. We registered on their website to be updated when it opened, or when bookings opened, and we happened to register on the day. Actually, we got an email through later that afternoon saying they're now accepting bookings. So we went on there and was actually the first one to book, and there's some good discounts. I think it's about 30% off the normal rates. So yeah, currently I think it's 9 or 10 in phase 1 that's open at the moment. A little bit of a building site in places, but this phase 1 you don't really notice it once you're here, other than the walk to this area. And yeah, so hopefully we'll come back in about a year's time when all the phases are finished, and see what it's like. So yeah, I've sat here next to this hot tub, not been in it yet. It's pretty much got our name on it, so I think we're going to hop into the hot tub and just relax for a little bit. It's currently, what is it, 9:45 in the morning. Standard checkouts at 10. We've paid extra for early check-in and late check-out, so we've got to check out by midday so we can have a leisurely start to the day. And yeah, later on I'm going to have a wander over to the NEC, and they've got a fun fair inside at the moment, so we're going to go in there, take Theo, and hopefully go on some rides. So we're now in the Woodland Lodge, where Abby, along with Josh, her other half, and a 3-year-old Theo has been sleeping. He's a little monkey, really is, but he's had a fantastic time. And yeah, so this is the smaller of the 2 pods, the first one in the video that you saw today. And yeah, I'll take a quick photo to show you in a moment, but this sofa bed is out now, So when you walk in, there's a huge amount of space with a sofa bed out.
Yeah.
But if it means you can have 3 or 4 people sleeping in one pod, then it's absolutely fantastic. And then you make the bed up when you go out, and then when you come back, and that you've got space and the sofa bed, the sofa to sit on as well. So the big question, obviously, Kevin and I have been in the humongous presidential one, where we've got so much space, it's unbelievable. So a family of 3,
Yeah.
mum, dad, and little Theo.
Yeah. Yeah.
How did you get on in this small? Well, it's not small; it's decent size as far as glamping pods
Yeah.
go. How did you get on?
Yeah, well, I mean, for the first time in a glamping pod, it was a really pleasant experience. You think with a toddler, obviously, you need a lot of room because he does a lot of running, as you know. But yeah, no, it was really good. I mean, Theo and Josh slept on the sofa bed. I took the big bed. Yeah, they had a good night's sleep. I think what was really good as well is even in nighttime, there was sort of like a party going on. But as soon as you come in the glamping pod, shut the doors. It's very soundproof, which is good when you've got a toddler. The blinds and the curtains are also blackout as well. So
Okay.
yeah, so as soon as you close those, it was quite easy to get Theo off to sleep. But yeah, very pleasant experience.
Fantastic.
Yeah, yeah.
And just to add to that, the party, it wasn't like a rave or anything
No.
like that. It was for, I think it was a 50th birthday
Yeah.
party. And they went, there was quiet from about 10 p.m.
Yeah,
And like I say,
yeah.
once you're in the pod, it's fine.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
the owners here as well really make sure it's like a family environment, and sometimes there are groups, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But they are strictly controlled to make sure it's enjoyable for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they've been falling over themselves to help everyone here. In fact, one of the directors has been sleeping on site in one of the pods
Yeah.
because this is like their first full weekend. So going back to staying here,
Yeah. Yep.
how did you get on with the bathroom facilities and that as a family? Was it all good?
It was good, yeah. The bathroom facilities were perfect. I mean, it's all decorated to a high standard here. The bathroom's all clean. It's all clean everywhere. Yeah, we weren't really falling on top of each other, so to speak, considering how small it is in here. It's quite a nice, cosy size. Yeah, I can fault
Fantastic.
it really. Yeah.
So the big question is,
Yeah.
would you go glamping again? Well, this is posh luxury glamping, but would you
Yeah.
go posh luxury glamping again?
Yes, I would actually. Yeah. Like I said, considering it's the first time glamping, we would come again.
Fantastic,
It
that's
was
good to hear.
Yeah.
Would you consider going on to like a farm where you've got a much smaller sort of pod or shepherd's hut, and then you've got to get out and go to a separate toilet one?
I think that would be a bit more difficult, especially with a toddler.
Mm.
I mean, it could be done, but I think I prefer these ones, definitely.
Yeah, when you're used to only staying in hotels
Yeah.
or lodges and that sort of thing, this is like dipping our toe into camping.
Yeah.
I know a lot of you will be saying that it's not camping, you're in one of the poshest sort of glamping things around.
Yeah.
Yes, you know, one of the directors has been telling us about one in Cornwall that we should go and visit, and we probably will go and have a look online on that. But if you've got any suggestions as to where we should go for glamping, be it roughing it or poshing it, whatever you want to call it, let us know in the comments below, especially for young families as well. Because, you know, if families grow, you know, you might need more space, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, we're glad that you've enjoyed your time here at AvantGlamp.
Yes.
I can never say it. AvantGlamp, I think something like that.
Yeah, no, thank you for having us. Thank you for inviting
Yeah.
us.
So,
I've really enjoyed it.
yeah, so that is Abby's view on Abby, Josh and Theo, mum, dad and a 3-year-old, what they thought to the glamping experience here
Yeah.
on the grounds of the NEC in Birmingham.
Yeah.
We're going to go over there now and talk to Kev, the Kev of Jamie and Kev Go Travelling. Not seen much of him. He's been busy entertaining Theo this weekend and he loves it. So yeah, we'll let you know what we thought of living in a life of luxury in what's like a 2 or 3 pod put together thing for the presidential one. So keep listening, and obviously if you're enjoying it, give us a thumbs up and make sure you hit that subscribe button. And let's go and speak to Kev. Okay, so we just heard what Abby thought of the Woodland Lodge, which is the standard sort of size one. And then we're back here now at the presidential suite pod, which, as I say, is like 3 put together. So it's 2 bedrooms and a living room area, and you got these fantastic views across Pendigo Lake, looking across the Resorts World. You've got the BP Pulse arena where there's all the concerts, and then further back behind the fountain you've got the main NEC with all those exhibition halls where it's got Glamping Show Live or whatever it's called, all these other shows and exhibitions. And then you've got the Hilton Hotel just to the other side. So lots of places to stay if you're doing anything here at the NEC in Birmingham. So the question now from Kev is, what did you think to the presidential pods and the site in general?
I think it's really good. Yeah, it's obviously just open, so everything's brand new and in mint condition. And yeah, I've got absolutely no complaints. I've had a really good night's sleep. It's got air conditioning. The shower's nice. Yeah, literally can't fault it. It's a great product.
So this is our first time glamping. Okay, it's, as I said earlier, it's very posh glamping, and many people will say this isn't proper glamping. You should be in the middle of a field in the middle of nowhere where you've got to go out of the pod to go to a separate toilet. Would you do that?
No, that's definitely not for me. And yeah, if this is glamping, I'm all for it.
Okay. Well,
but, if you're used to staying in hotels and stuff, this is no hardship. This is literally the same amenities, just with more space. You know, for I don't know what the cost is compared to like the hotels around here. I'm sure Jamie will tell you in a moment.
Yeah, yeah. We'll put the prices on screen. We booked it. Probably about 3 weeks ago when it first went live for bookings, and we was the first people to actually place a booking on their website, which is something to remember, I guess. But no, they had some very good discounts on day one, obviously to get people in. So I will have to have a look what those prices were, but they were heavily discounted prices, so bear that in mind. But I'll also have a look as well to see what the latest prices are, so we'll put that on screen as well for you. So first of all then, we will put on screen the price for the single Woodland Pod where Abby, Josh and little Theo stayed. That was a fantastic little space, everything you want, especially if you're going to go out for the day. So you've got Drayton Manor theme park not too far away, probably 45-minute drive away, something like that, and so many other things right next to the M42 pretty much. Not right next to it, but you can hear it very faintly. It doesn't impose on anything. But what I'm getting at is that you're right in the middle of the road network, so you can go all sorts of places.
Not only the road network, the train network as well. Because you're at the NEC, the rail links are very good over here. So it's just a quick train journey into the centre of Birmingham. And yeah, and with the international airport here as well, it's got great train links. So
yeah, true. Yeah, so it's really easy to get from here to the airport as well. So maybe you're going in a early morning flight, or you just want to start your holiday in style and stay local to the airport. Then yeah, I think some of the hotels around here do like airport parking packages, like the Hilton, I think. So it could be that you park there, have a night here, and then get yourself over to the airport, which you can do on foot through the NEC, and then to it's right next to the train station over there, isn't it? I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, not far at all. So many things you can do from here. So yeah, so that's the pricing for the Woodland sort of pod. And then you've got the over the water one. So I'll put a price on screen for an example of the price for an over water bungalow stroke pod. And then you've got this beast of a pod, which you've seen the videos of already. It's absolutely fantastic. So we'll put the prices on now of what we paid. Like I said, that was heavily discounted for day one of booking. And then I'll also put on the price of what it is currently to book in a couple of weeks' time. And see how it may still be discounted, I'm not sure. But we'll have a look, and we'll put that on screen as well. And let us know in the comments what you think.
And I think it's the presidential's the only one with a hot tub, is that right?
It is, yeah. So we've got the hot tub over there. There isn't an external step to it, so I was wondering how to get in, but it's not actually that deep from the outside, so you can actually sort of just put your leg over and you get in fine. But when I was in it, I did notice there is like a proper non-slip sort of step on the inside of it. I just got in the hard way. Yeah, if you look at it and use your brain to start with, it's easy. If like me, you do it the hard way, but you're still getting fine.
And if you're familiar with the NEC and the lake, you might think the hot tub's not that private, but it's very cleverly hidden behind a tree, so there is relative privacy there. So yeah, it's not. I thought I would be embarrassed being on full view, but you're not.
Yeah.
They've done it very cleverly.
Yeah.
So yeah, very good.
So in summary, we thoroughly enjoyed our stay here at AvantGlamp at the Birmingham NEC. Would love to hear it if you decide to go ahead and book, and what you think to it as well. And yeah, I think we've got the bug now for the glamping bug. They've got they've got a glamping show at the NEC. Do you think we should book and go and have a look around and see what else there is?
Possibly. I'd definitely be back here. I definitely have to look further into other glamping sites and see if it's to the same standard. But yeah, even like the parking is good, isn't it?
Yeah, discounted parking, should have added that actually. I think we pay something like £11 to park at the Hilton Hotel car park. You get a discount code on your booking confirmation email when you book here, and then you book in advance and you get it discounted down to about £11 roughly from what the Hilton normally charges, probably about £20 roughly. So it's, you know, really decent discount.
And you get discounted breakfast over there as well. They give you a QR code to scan when you go over. And I believe you don't have to book either. You can just go over and get a discounted breakfast. And they're looking as well to add room service to the pods, working in conjunction with the Hilton. I'm not sure when that's coming in. But yeah, it's only going to get better.
Exactly. Yeah. So we hope you've enjoyed it. You know,
we have.
We certainly have. Yeah, we're looking for recommendations. Really, we're in the glamping mood now. Yes, see what you know. See if you've got some suggestions of where we should go glamping. You can make suggestions in a farmer's field if you want to, surrounded by pigs or something. That's not a problem at all.
I won't be there.
Or we can go somewhere nice. One of the directors that's staying on site currently of this place has recommended a place in Cornwall that's supposed to be really good. So I'm going to have a look at that. We may have to go there. It does look very good. It's got pool tables and all sorts at your pod. And yeah, also, yeah, we'll have a look. And yeah, but do leave your comments. Let us know what you think. And yeah, if you're not already subscribing, please make sure you do. And do check out the AvantGlamping website. We'll put a link in the description. It's a brand new venture for them. They've done really, really well. So yeah, check them out. And if you're wanting to stay somewhere in Birmingham, especially if you're visiting the NEC, then you know, give it a try. And we will see you next time. Not sure where we're going next. So yeah, we have got a booking actually for a family holiday park down in South Devon, Ladram Bay. We'll be going there soon. If you are looking for hotels though in this area, do check out in the description below. We've stayed at the Hilton next door. There's a couple of different rooms with reviews on there. Just over the water at the Resorts World is the Genting Hotel. We've got a review for there as well, so we'll put all that in the description. And yeah, if you got this far in the video, well done. This is one of our longest videos, I think. And we'll catch you next time.
Bye bye.